All right, here we go. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Motobookie podcast. We are back today with my lovely daughter, Isabella Tewksbury. She's in the house for episode number 2.
I'm back.
She's back. Also with us today, he's a legend, people. I mean, this guy, he is the fastest factory novice rider you've ever seen in your entire life. Coming straight out of Ventura. The guy's a fucking legend. And it's my buddy, Casey Cromer. How's it going, man?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Good, dude. How was your day today?
Horrible. Painful.
Oh, really?
Stop
like that,
complaining.
Huh?
Oh, I wish I could.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
It's always that bad. That's what happens when you fuck off in school.
Okay.
You go to a job that you really don't want to fucking be at.
Nice. So note to kids, don't fuck up in school.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, real quick on that note, I'd want to give a quick shout out to my daughter who did some calculations today. I think we're rocking almost a 3.8, 3.9 grade point average. Is that where we're at?
Nice. Yes, 3.8.
3.8.
You'll see me in Harvard, Stanford.
Nice. And how much cheating?
We don't speak.
We don't
Got
speak
all
about
quiet.
that. All right. So, when all else fails, people, hire tutors and do all the cheating you can because it'll get you a long way in life. So, we're going to jump right into it right now. So, I got some messages this week after our first pod dropped and had some people ask me, why Motobookie? Why should I watch that pod, compared to everything else in the industry? And my answer is pretty simple, man. We're 3 people who love the sport. I would consider myself, as well as my buddy Casey here, to be a world-class shit talker. We are by far some of the greatest bench racers in the history of the sport. Neither one of us can ride for shit, but we can definitely critique your riding all day long. And to be honest with you, the truth is we don't take any fucking ad money. I don't take any ad money for this show. So the truth is I don't have to put on knee pads and suck off everybody in the industry to sponsor my show. I mean, at the end of the day, most media channels, most people that are in the industry, they have a obligation to say what manufacturers want them to say, to push products that they're getting paid to push. And ultimately here at Motobookie, we don't have any knee pads.
We don't want your money.
We don't want your money. My goal here is to just continue to cover the sport the way that we see it. And if you like it, great. We'd love to have you on. Go to motobookie.com. Check out our app. Follow us on Instagram at Motobookie. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's talk some shit. Like I'm not in the business of kissing people's ass, to make a few bucks on ad space. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. So if you want to know why you should watch this show, I think that was a pretty good recap. Anything you'd like to say?
I see that you're sponsored by Fast House. So what does that mean?
Actually, these shirts come as pretty good deal on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, but I will be clear, I fuck with Amazon. So if Amazon wants to jump on board as a sponsorship, I take back everything we just said. And Amazon, we can do business. Yeah. So you know what, man? Let's jump right in. Let's just do it, dude. The AP crash, in my opinion, is one of the saddest things I've watched in Supercross. I've seen a lot of races. I've watched a lot of people lead to the last lap and crash. But at the end of the day, I would say Aaron Plessinger is probably the most liked guy in the paddock. I mean, he is a face that everybody recognizes, and I can't think that there's a single Supercross or Motocross fan that has something negative to say about Aaron Plessinger.
Yeah. I like his little cowboy vibes and stuff like that. And he was so like he took it on the chin, he took it on the chin, and it was sad. It was really sad. He was crying and stuff like that. I was like, no. But I mean, honestly, it happens, and you just got to get back, and you got to get back at it next week. And I think it proved to us that he has the starts. He's been doing really good with the starts. It proves that he has the speed. I mean, he's there. I think he's going to take this as okay, I I saw what I could do. Now I'm just gonna improve on those little things. And it was just the most tiniest mistake, which I think like if it was like a huge like crash, boom, done, but it was a tiny mistake and his bike blew up. Like, I mean, like it's kind of, it sucks, but
little bit out of hit. Once he hit the ground, the bike took a shit. Did you happen to see the crash?
Yeah, I did. And man, he put his foot down. I mean, or his foot got caught in that rut.
You know, for me, I'll just put it out there. I see AP in Seattle a 4 to 6 guy. If I'm on Motobookie and I'm putting money, I think he's a 4 to 6 guy. I think after something like that, I think he's going to be sore this week. I don't think there'll be a lot of riding going on. That was a hard hit, and I just feel like it's going to take him a few races to get the head back right. But for me, Motobookie bet this weekend for Aaron Plessinger is going to be a 4 to 6.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's like he's going to kind of have to like lay back a little bit because maybe he's going to be a lot more cautious when he's riding this weekend again. He's probably going to be a lot like looser. I mean, a lot less looser. So like, I don't know if he'll be pushing it as much just because of that crash that he just had. So I don't know. Yeah, I would say the 4 to 6 guy as well too.
4 to 6. Where are you at?
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna come back and try to prove everybody that he has the speed to win.
I mean, he definitely. You're right. He showed it.
I mean, he might he might be a little sore from that crash. So yeah, I mean, maybe not the next one, but I definitely think by the second race he'll definitely be showing the speed. He already did. So
I mean, and finally, I guess
he figured something out, dude.
He figured something out, and and as far as Sexton goes, I mean, how ironic, the guy that's probably given up fucking 5 main event wins by crashing when he was way out front. How ironic that he's the recipient of a basically gifted win, which no fault to him. He was in the race. He was close enough to strike.
No, it was given to him. It was totally given to him. I was watching back at the race. He was like, oh, like, good week. Like, I had a really bad, like, couple races, and now I'm just back at it. But you're honestly, I mean, yeah, you were going to hit a second. But, like, I mean, it's like, it was kind of given to you. Like, it wasn't like they were battling out for the first place. Like, AP was out, like, what, 6 seconds ahead?
Yeah, 4 to 6
So,
seconds.
I mean, like, it wasn't like, oh, that I just took that. I was like, no, I think it was just, like, kind of handed to you.
They got
like,
gifted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that.
One thing I noticed also, with the exception of the gift when it comes to Sexton, it seems as if when the pressure's off, meaning I would say leading into this race in his mind, he kind of felt like, fuck, the championship slipped away. I think he was 10 or 12 points down, which can be made up, but not in one night unless something really bad happens. And it was almost like he showed up at this race and just said, well, I don't really have much to lose. The title's kind of slipping away. And I think Sexton actually rides better when there's no pressure on. There's no chance that he can grab the red plate in an instant. And it seemed as if that showed through this weekend where he rode great, dude. Like he rode good. There was no big, flashes where the camera goes to him and he almost kills himself. And I think when the pressure's up, I think Chase Sexton's biggest problem is going to be when he has the red plate. I don't think he can handle red plate time.
I don't know. I feel like you might be right on that, but in the same time, I feel like the mistakes that he's making are very little, and I think that he's going to start cleaning those up, or I don't know, maybe taking that pressure off a little bit will help. But I don't know what to say. He's making those little mistakes, and they're costing him big, and they're turning into pretty big crashes. So I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what to say on that.
I mean, also, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see this, but, he got docked 7 championship points. So he jumped on a red cross flag, and they didn't take the win away, but he was docked 7 championship points.
Wait, for what?
He jumped on a red cross flag. It's kind of old news now because everyone's flushed it out a million times in the media. But ultimately, he jumped on a red cross flag. There was red lights going off. And he ended up keeping the win, but losing 7 championship points. So, for me, I'll just say it right now. I think you see Chase Sexton go on a little bit of a run. My Motobookie bet for this week coming up is Chase Sexton at first place. I think the pressure's off. And, he lost another 7 points. I'm at Chase Sexton for first place.
Oh, he's like go time now. He's like, I just got to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, he has nothing to lose at this point. So, I mean, where are you putting him at, you think, this weekend?
The press conference, when I watched the press conference, Eli looked like, ooh, like he looked annoyed. And I think it's Eli's time. I think it's Eli's time. I think he's just kind of like, damn, like I need to figure something out. I'm gonna say Sexton for second and Eli for first.
All right. Where are you at on Sexton this weekend?
Ooh, I don't know. I think I'd probably pick him as a first runner upper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he'd probably put in the first.
Put him in first.
Yeah,
All right.
because I'm only saying that because Tomac's neck, they were talking about how his neck was pretty bad or sore or something.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think once Eli gets back to where he was at, he's gonna be up there. But I don't know this last
Back
one.
in beast mode.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've never seen Eli like have an injury that's like held him back. I've never seen an injury hold him back. So this is like a little new to me. I guess.
I don't know if it was an injury. I just know that he was sore or something. Maybe he slept. I don't know.
No, that's the claim to fame. Which once again, the media. So he got so frustrated in the press conference, he had to actually he kind of lashed out at one of the media people and was like, "Dude, I've talked about this like 17 times. Stop asking me the same question." We'll kind of get into that in a minute when it comes to Hunter. But claiming he slept wrong.
I don't know if that was...
No, that's what he said. I heard the interview that he slept wrong.
It
jacked his neck up. It was messed up for Detroit. Detroit and then wherever the weekend before, wherever they just were. Right. So, we'll see. I mean, for me, I know this is going to sound crazy. I'm actually sliding Eli back to the 4 to 6 slot. I think Barcia's on a mad dash. I think Cooper.
He's running good.
I think Cooper Webb is actually broken Tomac for this year.
No,
I really do.
It's so crazy that you got Tomac. I mean, well, dude, you had Roxon right there. You had Barcia in there in the mix.
If Anderson doesn't crash, he's right there.
He's right there as well. But now you got Aaron Plessinger in that mix, so it's kind of, dude, you got a stacked field, dude.
I don't know.
And I haven't seen this in a while. It's usually like, I'll be honest, dude, Tomac's gone. Yeah. And then the race is the dude's like 8 seconds ahead of everybody, and he's still pulling. Yeah. Well, now you're seeing, Barcia, and you're seeing Webb, and you're seeing Aaron Plessinger.
They're all like really hungry this year. All of them.
I'm
is
just saying they're
hungry.
So close.
Yeah, that's
together.
why. But all of them looks like they just want to win so badly.
A lot of cheddar on the line.
Yeah,
a lot of cheese. Barcia's in a year where he's got a contract year. Yeah. But all right, let's I mean, the second biggest elephant in the room is going to be the Hayden Deegan, which has already been disgustingly overcovered by the media to every angle known to man. Oh, it's like beating a dead horse, but we got to talk about it. So let me walk you through. Let's take a look at it. This is the Hayden Deegan, Jordan Smith playing fucking patty cake.
Track walk.
Just literally doing some weird Cinderella dance shit that I can't even believe took place, by two factory riders on the baddest factory team in the paddock.
I've never seen something like this.
This shit should not be happening.
I was going to say, there's a lot going on right here.
Just if you saw how hungry the kid was and he was giving you a little hey, let me through, he should have let him through.
So you're team Hayden on this one?
Yeah,
no harm, no foul?
He's him.
So I would tell you as a team owner, fuck a team manager. They don't pay the bills. The team owner pays the bills. I'm going back to the truck, and this is what I'm going to tell them.
Fuck.
If you guys ever, again, because no one thinks about what could have happened because we didn't see it play out. Let's just say they keep the cat and mouse thing going for another 2 or 3 corners. They go over the triple. One scrubs one way, one scrubs the other way. And today, the media is talking about how Hayden's got a broken femur, Jordan Smith's got a broken collarbone.
Oh, God.
And you end up like fucking PC where you're pulling guys. I mean, the PC had to go find a guy that rode in the fucking 80s.
Not another Cowie team.
Oh, no. And if I'm the team owner going, wait, I just want to make something.
I'd be pissed.
Greg, my response to them would be, I pay the bills. I'm the one writing you guys the fucking checks. So if you ever go out there in front of a crowd of people and play this cat and mouse game where it could potentially end up with both of you ending your season, not only will I fine you, the next weekend you'll be on a fucking 2-stroke like Stank Dog.
God damn.
And that's what you'll be riding whether you like it or not. And I would tell even Deegan's dad, your kid will be doing your fucking claim to fame is backflips. Your kid will be backflipping right out of the fucking star rig if he ever does anything like that again. And I tell Jordan Smith, you're actually on the verge of hanging drywall for the rest of your life because your career's almost fucking over. So if you ever go in there and do something like this again, listen, there's a lot of money at stake, dude. There's a lot of money at stake.
Yeah.
You can't just be playing around like that. I get that.
It costs millions and millions and millions of dollars to get these rigs to the thing and get all these riders there. And you put all this time and effort in, and you guys want to go out there. And what happened? J Mart wins the fucking heat race, so you don't get any heat race money. The club bike's the one that's on national television as the winning bike for that heat race. Oh, and by the way, Jordan Smith doesn't even make the fucking main event.
Yeah.
He ends up weeding his brains out or something in the LCQ.
That's awkward.
So
he had
now,
a couple, he
yeah,
had
dude,
another
he had
get
like
off right
3
after
get-offs after that. So I heard, and we'll I'm not going to divulge my source, but since we've been working the podcast a little bit, I'm building my own little avenues of getting tidbits of information. I'm hearing from somebody who's kind of in the know-how that Jordan Smith's livid and that he's saying fucking Hayden's got one coming.
I think on that whole...
How much truth there is to that, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it was kind of a weird one because, like, I don't think Hayden was really, like, doing it, like, as far as, like, I don't know, being...
malicious.
Yeah, like, it didn't look like that because he could have really, if he wanted to put him up into a berm hard, he would have.
It was like kind of like trying to go around him a little.
Yeah, but he gave him plenty of space.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I mean, dude, me and my buddy Sean have done that to each other, but like same kind of little bit of respect, but like he didn't Barcia him or hit him hard, you know what I mean, or nothing like that. And not saying that he does it, hard, but I get what I'm saying. But anyway, I just don't think it was really malicious. I really don't. I think it was dumb though at a professional level, especially with your teammate. I think that was really dumb. And then two, it was like it costed the other guy, a lot.
So I do like, and we had a chance to watch it. I do like Hayden's post-race interview, and I'm starting to get real quick. I'm starting to get Barcia vibes.
Dang it, I was gonna say that.
Were you? No, go ahead, take it. I mean, we didn't share notes or anything. Go.
Well, wait, let me look back on my notes. Okay, well. Honestly, he was like laughing it off the whole time, and I thought that was so funny. Like Hunter and Thrasher were just sitting there all serious, and then Hayden was like, "Oh, just great racing." And honestly, like he probably looked a little annoyed of like, okay, I know this is coming. Like everybody's blaming it on me. He had that like, okay, everybody's blaming it on me. Like, come on, like suck it up type energy, and I loved that. It gave me so much Barcia vibes too. Yeah. And he was just sitting there, and he was like, great racing. I mean, he had like nothing more to say, and I thought that honestly, it takes a lot of balls as an amateur to be going up against all these people, and like. Against these really mature riders, you know?
Adults.
Yeah, and the only other like Barcia, I mean, there's not really another Barcia rider besides like Hayden's like the 250 Barcia, I could say.
But you're saying Barcia from a different perspective, not so much Barcia from the tactics of stuffing people, but more like the fuck you vibe.
Yeah, they're like, I'm riding, I'm doing me, like I'm doing me, and I'm here to ride. Like, and I also like his riding, like the way he rides is a lot like Barcia, really loose, really. So I mean, like I could say that in a way too.
I'm hearing a lot of Barcia, dude. And to be honest with you, I just feel like I think a lot of people are, oh, dude, that guy's a dirty rider, this and that. Dude, I just think that when you're at that level and you almost have to like sometimes force that move.
Yeah.
But in the Hayden part though, I think he was actually not intentionally I mean, he was intentionally kind of messing around a little bit, but in the same time, I don't think it was like anything bad.
He said it in the post-race deal. He goes, I want to fucking win. I'm here to win.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
I mean, and then you noticed in the post-race interview, I like how Hunter kind of came to his aid, like kind of like, which once again, it's the, the knee, I'm going to call them nobody specifically, but the knee pad media asking the same damn questions over and over. And it's like, well, you get pissed when someone doesn't make a move. You listen to the live broadcast. It's like, I don't know why he didn't run it in there and go for the win.
Yeah.
Then the minute they run it in there and do something, it's, oh my God, he shouldn't have done that. That wasn't the move he should have made. And Hunter's like, what do you want us to do? If you say the sport's turned into a pussy sport because we don't run it in on each other, and then you run it in on each other, and then you guys sit here and fine us and bash us at the stake. And you kind of see him came to Hayden's aid. And there was one comment at the beginning of the press conference, which I knew fired you up.
God, I was watching the thing, and I was like, and some guy made a comment. He's like, "You're one of the best 250 riders known to man," and like something like around those words. And he literally sat there and he was like, honestly, like that, like I find a little disrespectful towards other riders, because he's like, I haven't won a championship yet, and it's like, I'm sorry, but like that's really like his strong competition. Like, so I don't know, like if they sent him to the West Coast with his brother and all those other riders, I think it'd be a lot different. I mean,
and we said that in a previous pod, which was, if you look at the starting lineup on the East, and no offense to Hunter, it's not his fucking fault. He can only race who shows up to the race.
A win's a win.
But at the end of the day, there is a lot of people, both in the media and others that are just totally like, kind of riding his nuts. And he's doing great and he's winning. But at the end of the day, Thrasher has half a knee. J Mart's like 40 something years old, still out there killing it. But you know what I mean? You're beating Chris Bloss, no offense, but that's like a 4th string PC guy. Your Mosman's not even in it anymore. He's out of it completely. So it's kind of like, okay, Hunter, you're doing your job in beating these riders. But I'm starting to get from Hunter a little bit of Eli vibes with the media. Like if you watch the press conference, dude, he's only in the 250 class and he's fucking over it. You see him at the press conferences and he's just like, let me answer the questions and get the fuck out of here. And he definitely doesn't have the charismatic side to him that his brother has. And I'm starting to kind of see that show through. So look, man, shout out to Hunter. He's killing it. He's riding great. Hopefully he can, continue to win. And I'd like to see the East-West shootout. I want to see him up against his brother, and let's put Kitchen out there. Let's put a couple more Star Boys out there, and see. I want to see Kitchen kind of get in there and mix it up with him. So, I think that'll be interesting. Real quick, let's. I'd like to touch on Barcia. For me, so my bet for Motobookie this weekend is I got Barcia in the 3rd spot. I don't think he's ready to beat Chase flat out. Unless something happens, and I don't think he's prepared to beat Cooper at the end of a race. So my Motobookie bet this weekend is going to be Barcia at 3rd place.
Yeah, I'd say 3rd place, but I do think he's doing a lot better when it comes to stamina. I mean, towards the end he was doing like pretty good too, Like I don't know. I think he's been a really good consistent rider. I think he's learning to be more of a consistent rider than just like let's smash it out like all in the beginning.
Then a 4th and a 12th.
So I would say 3rd, but I think I would say 3rd.
Your 3rd? Where are you at with Barcia on the weekend?
Dude, he's so unpredictable. I mean, dude, I'll be honest with you, he's unpredictable.
You're slapping your cash down. Where are you putting it?
If I was putting it down, I probably would say 2nd place.
2nd. Okay.
Damn.
So you're a little bit higher on the food train. So I mean, and then back to my
I'll put $5 on that.
Your $5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bet
so
you. I'll bet you later.
No. You'll see his bet up. What's your name on Motobookie? What's your
2 strokes for life?
2 strokes for life. We were thinking about changing his name to Refi for 2 strokes.
No, it was Refi for 8 kids.
Sorry, Refi for 8 kids.
I still want that.
My buddy Casey was getting ready to take out a fucking 17% interest loan to get a kit for the World Vets.
Only way I can do it.
Hey, you know what? I don't blame you. You gotta
respect.
You gotta make it happen. So just one last thing I want to touch on is me being constantly right about Kickstart Kenny. He's fucking back to a 4 to 6 guy.
everybody was talking, oh, the new Kenny's back. I was like, yeah, I mean, it was a good race, but I mean, I don't know. What happened to him?
I don't see Kenny putting it on the podium again.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
No.
I think Kenny's 4-6. My money's a lock. If look for me, I'm on Motobookie at Bookie, bro. My money's on Kenny at 4-6. I don't think he gets higher than 4th place. I honestly don't.
I think he's going to stay in the top 5.
Okay, this weekend, where are you putting your money?
I'll give him a 5th.
A 5th, so
Yeah.
you're 4-6 on Kenny. Okay. And then one more thing, I didn't actually put this down as something highlighted. I want to give a huge fucking shout out to Justin Hill. Justin Hill got fucking, I think, let me look at the stats.
He's doing,
Dude, Justin Hill.
Wait, I have one more question.
7th.
Yeah. So
Wait, I forgot to touch on. Wait,
Sure.
do we think Smith is gonna do a little bumper to bumper for Hayden?
Oh, like I told you, I think
You
it's
think
coming.
he's gonna get him
if
soon?
if it was not malicious on Hayden's side, I don't think that anything is going to
But
be
I think
done.
he's just like
Bullshit.
so annoyed.
But if it was,
I'm calling bullshit.
no, I'm saying if it was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if it was, there definitely will
Look,
be
dude,
some
that guy,
something happen.
not only did he didn't make that whole little fucking patty cake Baker's man bullshit they were playing. He didn't make the main event. Do you know how
He
fucking
also fell like two
I
times
wanna-
after.
Just real quick, let's just get
Oh, he
into
was.
this.
I could tell he was fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
mean, I think if he would have, I think it would have went over a lot smoother if he didn't sit there and actually, if he actually made the main like. What do you? Anyway, all I'm saying is that if he didn't have to go to last chance qualifier, he would have been fine.
Correct, but
And he
yeah,
would,
but
I
if
don't
my
think he
if
would
my
have been
if my
as
grandma had
upset.
yes, but if my grandma had balls, she wouldn't be my grandma. That's not how it fucking played out. You know what I mean? So
I hope
like,
not.
you know what I'm saying? So, but
Fuck.
look, this real quick though. Let's think about this. Look at the difference at where they're at in their life. I mean, Jordan Smith he's at the end of his career.
I was gonna say
period.
he's been
End of story.
in the game for a while.
If Hayden Deegan tomorrow decided, I'm done with dirt bikes, I'm fucking over it, I don't even want to do this anymore, he is going to live an amazing life. His dad's made a ton of money, made great business decisions.
Yeah.
Hayden Deegan will live a 5-star fucking lifestyle for the rest of his life, dirt bikes or no dirt bikes. If Jordan Smith doesn't do good this year, he's literally fucking hanging drywall next year.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
So
agree,
their positions
100%.
that they're in life, this is much more of a big deal for Jordan Smith than it is for Hayden. Hayden doesn't make a main event. No one gives a shit. And I got another question for you. If the situation was reversed and Hayden would have been the one that went down and didn't make the main event, they'd be fucking
Oh, it'd be bad.
destroying Jordan Smith.
Oh yeah,
They'd
Yeah.
be destroying that poor guy on Instagram, fucking Slapchat. All the bench racing douchebags would come out, and all these little 10-year-old kids would be on their parents' fucking phone lighting Jordan Smith up if it was the other way around. And that's the truth.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
And the media is doing a shitty job of that because they're, oh, no harm, no foul. It's not a big deal. Fuck that. If it was the other way around,
Yeah.
they'd be torching Jordan Smith.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
facts.
Definitely.
So-
I can't disagree with that at all. That's true.
Yeah, damn.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of like the passes that the Lawrence brothers are getting, right? They're the
Yeah.
cash cows, so they can almost do whatever they want, and the broadcast and everybody else is gonna be like, yay. The Jet could do no wrong. Jet could literally go out there, ghost ride his bike into an innocent person in a wheelchair, and somehow the broadcast would justify it and be like, oh, bro, like he just, fucking donut got in the way and he had to steer around it or some shit.
No, yeah.
So,
Totally.
I don't think that it's fair from that perspective for Jordan Smith. That's just my take on the whole deal.
Yeah, you
But,
could tell he was bummed, dude. He was really bummed, I mean, you could just see him on the starting line, and he wasn't happy.
Me personally, I'm taking it to the pits and beating the crap out of Hayden, but that's me. I'm just
Yeah, well,
no,
Yeah.
but honestly, I'd be really mad. But I'm a big Hayden fan. But like, dude, I'm like probably he's like getting older. Yeah. I mean personally, like beating the crap out of him.
I don't know if I would have started a little feud with him at all.
Once again,
know.
dude, everyone's in a different position in life.
Yeah.
And, that's just my perspective on it. There was one last thing real quick. Where are you guys at for this weekend? We're coming up on Seattle, so I want to go ahead and real quick. The top 5 last year was Eli Tomac, Jason Anderson, Marvin Muscan, Malcolm Stewart and Justin Barcia. Last year, Cooper Webb was in 6th place. Obviously, that's not going to be the same. Coop's in shape. Bike's on par. Mookie's not even in it. Marvin's not even in it. So for your Motobookie bet this weekend coming up, where are you at for the winner at Seattle? Where are you at?
I'm going to just throw $20 on it and say, hey, you know what? Barcia's going to take it.
Damn.
I like it, dude.
I love that.
I like it.
Hey, dude.
I can't lie.
I'd make some money on that, I think.
I
I think he's going to do it.
And where are you at for the win? Give me your podium.
Okay,
Give me your podium.
Obviously, we know Jet's going to hit it. He's obviously going to get first. So
Yeah, not the 250.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
joke.
I already, But for the
That's not
450,
even-
damn. I'm getting Tomac for a first. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Tomac.
You're going Tomac?
Something's gonna click and some up here, and he's gonna do it.
Okay, but give me what's your podium?
Okay, so Tomac for first, Chase for second, Barcia for third.
All right.
I think.
You gonna put money on that?
I'll put $5.
$5?
There you go.
Okay, real quick, give me your entire podium.
I would say Barcia, Plessinger.
Plessinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomac.
Oh, so Cooper's not gonna be up there?
You're just
Ooh.
completely disregarding Cooper Webb, huh? I mean,
Dude,
Yeah,
I just saw that huge gap that AP just made.
okay,
And dude,
all right. No,
dude,
you're entitled to your opinion.
there was 4-5 second.
Okay,
I think
Yeah,
it was.
that was
I think it
impressive.
got to. Yeah,
All right,
I
dude.
know it was at the minimum of 4 seconds.
but listen.
And dude, remind you that was a lap before the race was done.
Got it. All right.
So there was no like, oh, dude, it was handed to him kind of a deal. It wasn't
no.
like,
No,
you know,
yeah.
He was
Got a
tapping,
good start,
he was
yeah.
clapping those cheeks, dude. No, for sure, dude.
Damn.
He was definitely putting a beating on those boys. So what I want
and
to
then
do.
the only problem is he put his dick in the dirt.
he put
right
his
after.
fucking dick in the dirt.
Yeah, right after that.
Unfortunately, AP, man, we love you. So real quick, he don't know me, and hopefully, we can give him a quick shout out. You have to look at the interview afterwards, and you can see the raw emotion. And I would tell you that some of that is, yes, I gave up a 450 win, but the other part of that is I also just fucking gave away $100,000 minimum. So you have to understand AP's a family guy. He's got a family and shit. So his focus isn't what Hayden's focus is. Hayden's focus is pin it wide open, and I just want to get, he's got a family, and I guarantee you some of that raw emotion isn't just, hey, I fucked off a 450 win. I just fucked off a six-figure payday. Yeah. So any of you out there that listens to this podcast or has half of a heart, bro, I'm going to do it. Go to AaronPlessinger.com. Go buy some of his fucking merch. I mean, literally, dude.
Anything helps, I'm sure.
Yeah, anything helps. Homeboy gave away 100 bands, dude, and for one lap. So any of you guys, dude, that you're an AP fan or not an AP fan, go to fucking Aaron.
Who isn't, dude? Come on.
And anyone,
I know, yeah.
anyone that isn't, you're lame. Yeah. But go to Aaron Plessinger's website, man.
He has merch?
Yeah, he's got some sick ass merch.
Actually?
So yeah, he's got some really cool merch. I mean, once again, we don't take we don't take ad money. We don't take ad money here on Motobookie. I'm doing this just because I feel bad. You know me, man. Like, I like making money, and I'm always talking about money. But at the end of the day, yes, he didn't get the win, but God, that's $100,000 from probably the bonus plus sponsorships plus. That could have been $150,000 crash. And from a guy like AP, who's got a family and shit, and you don't know if he's going to get another.
He's so non-controversial. He's so
just a nice
chill.
guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It was shitty though because it's been a while since that guy's been on the podium.
Yeah.
And then to finally actually gap the field, and then on top of that, lose a paycheck, and
it's a shitty deal
all around, dude. It was bad.
So
It
he
was
can
really
either
bad.
take this weekend as like, okay, like let's get up,
He's
or
coming back.
or he's gonna be like, ooh.
All right.
He's coming back.
Yeah?
Look,
I'm putting money on it. I can tell you right now.
In my heart of
I just
hearts,
hope your dad doesn't take it.
in my heart of hearts, deep in my gut, I would love nothing more for him to come back and just give him the fucking business again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my heart and my wallet don't oftentimes connect. So my money's going to tell me he's 4-6. My heart says whole shot AP wins, and this is the sickest fucking Cinderella story we've ever heard of.
Cinderella?
But, you know what I mean? In closing, go to ap.com, but go to Aaron Wesley's website, buy some of his fucking merch. You know, I don't care, dude. Let's rally the troops. If you know someone that knows someone that's into moto, man, you go and he sells a couple thousand t-shirts at $20 a pop to soften the blow for
Okay,
not
this
making
guy has
that
a
money.
factory ride. Come on.
He does, but you would think it's not as much money as you think.
I know, but come on.
It's really, it's not though. It's not as much money as you think. You know, Coop comes in as a high ticket item because he's got 2 titles and stuff, and he's got a much bigger resume. I can tell you, he wanted that 150 grand just as much as he wanted that win. So
yeah, I was gonna say that was an equal hurt on that one.
That was rough.
He's coming back though, dude.
Come back?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it doesn't happen this next race, it will happen sooner.
By the end of the season, you think he wins one?
Absolutely,
Yeah? Okay.
absolutely.
Right.
But
Stamp that.
everything is so stacked, dude. We have such a stacked, 450 class.
I'm
It's
excited.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
The top 5 guys are
What?
gnarly right now. It's
and there's like
it's-
new top 5
Well,
guys.
it's exciting
Yeah.
to watch now.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
dude, Tomac, I mean, nothing against Tomac, dude. He's amazing. But it almost got a little stagnant, boring.
Yeah.
Because, dude, you're
Yeah.
watching a dude. I mean, dude, you got to give the credit where it's due. But in the same time, dude, it was,
So, I mean, we'll go ahead. I mean, look, I agree with you. And imagine we're missing Mookie. So you look at this top 5, you look at these fucking battles, and if Mookie would have stayed healthy, we would have had a barn burner of a year. And I think next year, I mean, I think you're going to be missing Eli, but you got Jet coming up. I think Supercross and Motocross is in a great place. I think there's a lot of young talent coming up, and I think we're in a good place as far as the sport.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave you with this. My wild card pick. I'm gonna fucking go out on a limb, take the bet at Bookie, bro. I'm throwing 10 down on RJ to fucking beat Jet.
What the?
I know it sounds crazy. He rode that 450. He won a heat race. He felt like what it was to run up front with the big dogs. And I'm telling you, I'm going to take RJ Hampshire. Now, I don't know if he's hurt. I haven't seen the sign-up list yet, so don't quote me. My wild card pick for this weekend, see me at Bookie Bro on Motobookie. I got a $10 bet I'm putting down on RJ to dethrone Jet. Where are you at for the 250 race? I know that you're beyond a Jet lover, but where are you at?
Jet for first.
How much you putting on it?
20.
Oh, okay.
And it's not my money, so I don't care.
Yeah, no. It's easy when you're betting with my money.
I'm joking, but
nice.
okay, okay. We obviously know that Jet has it. Jet's gonna win.
And what about
that's a
Cameron?
period.
Cameron's had some time off. He's going to be able to heal up
He's
a little.
third.
You just don't think he has the speed?
He's third.
Third?
Yeah.
All right. So she's got McAdoo at third and Jet for the win.
He doesn't have it anymore.
He's out. Where are you at, Casey? I don't have the stats from last year's 250. It really doesn't matter because the coasts are all switched up. Give me your 250 pick, and then we're gonna end this puppy. Spit it out,
Dude, you already
say
know.
something.
I mean, dude, it's Jet.
Jet?
Mhm.
Dude, the guy's like a robot. I
Jesus
can't
Christ.
see anybody winning that.
Fucking donut loving dick rider.
Dude, I'm
So
dude's on it.
yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Thank you guys.
I like
for,
to lie to you about that, but that's just
No,
you
dude.
already know what it is.
I'm going with Hampshire.
I'm sorry.
So, all right, guys. Thank you guys very much.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Thank you guys for coming in. Once again, go to motobookie.com. Download the app. Make it happen. My daughter's. I just got
gang
her
signs.
Yeah, she's doing gang signs. I just got her tickets to the Drake concert, so I think she's practicing for the Drake concert. So once again, go to motobookie.com, man. Check out the app. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Just want to keep you in the loop. We are offering the app completely free till the month of May, and in May, you are going to see a completely new, renovated makeover to the Motobookie app. That's got a whole new facelift coming.
Yeah.
So
and text us on Motobookie if you think some of our bets are dumb. Like text me and tell me it's dumb.
yeah, I mean,
And we can
do you want him to
talk.
do you want him to hit you up on your
Hit
your
me up
Instagram?
at Isabella Tewksbury. Wait, oh no. That's my Motobookie account. But hit me up on Motobookie. Tell me how you feel about my bets. Text me. I want to know how you guys feel about my bets. I think they're good. They're pretty good.
I mean, you're in.
Yeah.
You have a winning percentage, so you're doing pretty good. So, yep. Once again, guys, thank you very much, Casey. The like I said, the baddest fucking factory
you're so
novice
mean.
rider in the game.
You are.
You will see us.
You are.
You will see us at the World Vet 2-stroke race.
We should get
Probably,
sponsored.
probably running mid pack because Casey's been sucking down fucking drumsticks and not training.
Yeah, well, you've
And
been
I-
fucking feeding me Girl Scout cookies and
Hey,
shit, dude.
listen.
So don't even
So,
start
like
with
I
that.
said, if you see us out there, we'll both have Motobookie stickers on our bikes. If you got something to say, you know where to find me. 2-stroke World Vets will be out there representing Motobookie. You should see me somewhere in the fucking 7 to 10 range in the novice class because I don't have any time on the bike. But at the end of the day, we eventually are hoping to be able to download amateur races into the app. So I'll be able to put massive amounts of money on my buddy Casey.
Massive.
And we'll go from there. I mean, the guy
wouldn't do that, dude.
the guy fucking trains nonstop. He's the only one of us that's in shape for this race. So
Yeah, I doubt that.
thank you guys very much. Once again, motobookie.com. Come check us out. And peace.